Hello, beautiful soul sisters. Welcome to Cooking with Purpose. I'm Veronica Rosa, your emotional wellness and life coach, and we are on day 45 of a 90-day detox challenge where we don't just detox our food, we detox what no longer serves us in other areas of our lives. So, we're going to go through all the areas: physical, money mindset, our physical wellness, our emotional wellness, our manifestation. What is it? Our purpose. And today we are diving deep on our emotional wellness. We're going to go over the topic of identifying our basic human needs and our values. So, identify your personal basic human needs versus your values. Nourish the needs you've been ignoring. So, welcome into the kitchen, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Cooking with Purpose. I'm Veronica Rosa, your emotional wellness and your life coach. And today we're diving into something that's so foundational. It affects how you eat, how you love, how you spend, how you show up in the world, your basic human needs. So before we get cooking up something very nourishing, actually, I'm not cooking today because we are on our way. Hello, Mary Ellen. We are on our way to Florida, so I'm going to pack up some snacks for our trip and finish up packing and get on the road. So this is very important. This is actually a page from my emotional wellness workbook. I will put the link in the comments if you are interested in purchasing your own workbook so that you can start to heal from the inside out. So, before we get going, let's talk about what you truly need, not just your on your plate, but in your life. Let's do a quick breakdown. What are your basic human needs? Your basic human needs go way beyond food and water. It's internally, it's the subconscious. These are the emotional and energetic needs that, when met, they make you feel safe, they make you feel seen, they make you feel secure. So let's go over the six core needs. And the the idea is that you identify what is important to you. What is your basic human need? What is your basic human values? And are you living in alignment for with your values? Because a lot of times what we'll do is that we will deviate from our values if our needs are being met. And then when we do that, subconsciously we are in despair, we are anxious, we are depressed, we are not following what our core values are. So identifying what it is that makes you spark, what's important to you, and making sure that your actions are in alignment. So let's go over the six core needs. So the first core need is certainty. Certainty is feeling safe, stable, and supported. We also have variety. Variety is feeling excited, playful, challenged. There is significance, feeling important, expected, and seen. The basic new human need of love and connection, feeling nurtured and connected. We also have your basic human need of growth, expanding and evolving into your next level. And the last one, contribution, giving back in a way that makes a difference. So get out your journal and journal what is important to you. What is your core basic need? One of my core basic needs in my early years was love. I needed love. And so my values of being living in integrity and honesty, like not being drug free, I deviated from that to obtain love. And so, kind of going towards our conversation yesterday, how do we stop chasing love and start attracting it by not abandoning ourselves, our core subconscious values to obtain love or connection? And so we all crave these needs in different ways, but when we ignore them, we act out in survival mode. And that's exactly what it is that we're acting out in survival mode when we are not in alignment, when we have that fear to say no, to set boundaries, the self-love, the self-respect. including how we eat, spend money, how we love, or communicate. So take a breath, grab your journal, and ask yourself which of these needs are currently over met or under met? How do these affect my moods, my habits, my relationships? And what's one need I can begin nourishing today? So let me go ahead and just flip the camera over here, and I want to show you that this is actually a page from my women's wellness, emotional wellness workbook. It is $29.99 for the workbook. You get your PDF and you journal. We start from doing some reflection works, telling your story, knowing who you are, where you came from, what are the generational curses that you have obtained from your family and your caretaking as you grew up, and then now doing some self reflection, some self assessment, getting clear on your personal core values, because a lot of us women, we get lost when we're looking for love. We do what they want to do. We look for what our partner wants to do. And so in your women's wellness emotional workbook, here are the pages that are going to help you get clear in identifying what are your basic human needs, what are your basic human values. There's the values of love, compassion, integrity, honesty, respect, responsibility, fairness and justice, freedom. And when you are able to get clear, journal out and figure out, okay, this is where I am out of alignment. Now that gives you the guideline to work towards becoming in alignment with your soul, with your core needs, with your values. And so take some time to journal out what you might realize you are overspending, is trying to meet your needs for significance, or is your emotional eating trying to meet a need for certainty? And that is awareness, and awareness is power. So your needs and values, a lot of us can deviate from our values if our needs are being met. Are any of your values, are you deviating from any of your values because your need is being met? Maybe you are deviating from your value of self-respect and integrity, and you're living in a toxic home environment because there's a toxic man who is taking care of your need for certainty, a roof over your head. And so getting clear on these top questions and identifying your core values and your core basic needs, and seeing where am I out of alignment. So here's like three more questions that you can ask yourself. Are you currently living within your values? Does your current work and love life align with your values? And how do you hold yourself accountable for your values? Who in your life is your accountability buddy? And so those are some questions for you to reflect on and come aware. It's not about judgments, it's not about pointing fingers, it's about awareness. And once you become aware of your patterns, you can then stop yourself from self-sabotaging yourself from obtaining what it is that your soul is craving. And so let's ground this energy with some powerful affirmations before we get going today. Put your eyes on the prize. You are the prize. If you can look yourself in the mirror in the eyes, that's even better. But more importantly, I want you to feel it in your belly. I want you to know that I deserve to have my needs met with love and grace. You do not have to abandon yourself or deviate from your values to have your needs met. I am safe to ask for what I need. I trust my body to tell me when something is missing. So, trusting that gut feeling. I honor my needs with nourishing food and mindful choices. I am allowed to grow, connect, and contribute on my own terms. So now let's head into the kitchen and nourish ourselves with purpose, because cooking with purpose isn't just about feeding the body, it's about honoring our deeper needs with every intentional bite. So tonight, again, I'm not going to cook because we're getting on the road, but we are going to pack some healthy, nutritional snacks for our way, so we're not relying on fast food and junk food. And then we'll stop somewhere and have a nice dinner along the way. So thank you for joining me to Cooking with Purpose.
Welcome to Cooking with Purpose. Fill your body and feed your soul. Let's get cooking with purpose to lower A1C, shed unwanted weight, maximize mental sharpness and clarity, boost self expression, boost immune system, build confidence, maintain emotional balance, relieve pain, relieve headaches, cleanse your digestion, and much more. Welcome to Cooking with Purpose, where we fill our bodies and feed our souls. If you are feeling tired, overwhelmed, stressed, or struggling with weight loss, anxiety, or energy crashes, it's time to take back control, starting in the kitchen. Today, we are cooking an easy and delicious nutrient packed dinner to help boost your metabolism, balance hormones, and fuel your body for success. Whether you are a busy mom, battling cravings, or just looking to feel amazing again, this is for you. Drop a firebomb in the comments if you are ready to cook with me. Let's get cooking, good looking. So, what's for dinner?
Let's get cooking, good looking. So, what's for dinner? For dinner, I will be on the road. So, we are going to pack a lunch for the road. What are we gonna pack? Some healthy snacks. I have some leftover. We don't want to throw. We do not want to be wasteful. So we are going to pack up the pineapple, wash the dishes, put them away, clean up the house. I have some organic blackberries. I'm gonna take some trail mix. I'm gonna take this whole bag. We will be back on Sunday. And we want to throw out the trash. I'm gonna wash my strawberries. So far we have trail mix, blackberries, some. These are gonna get bad too if I don't eat them. I'll cut them up. When you start thinking about your basic human needs and your values, you start tapping into your subconscious and the reason why you do the things that you do and becoming aware of those patterns so you can start breaking the patterns that are no longer serving you. Okay, so we got our strawberries. We have our blackberries. Look how juicy this is. So pulling out all the good part of the grapefruit. I used to have I thought this was my secret way of peeling it. A little grapefruit. All right. So, okay. And our vitamins. Can't forget the vitamins. Yes, girl. Taking our vitamins, our water, our fruit. Also because I don't want it to go bad. This is all healthy and then we can avoid buying junk food on the road. We're gonna pack a lunch. Got trail mix, pineapple, strawberries, and blackberries. Actually, this is not gonna fit in there. I'm taking my grapefruit. I'll eat it over there. This one's already peeled. Kind of messy. I'm gonna throw out the broccoli and the beans because that's gonna be stinking by the time we get back. A couple bottles of water. Está la lonchera. It's right here. All packed up and ready to go. Not so much, but almost. Alrighty. So there we go. We got the vitamins. We got our water bottle. Now I just gotta wash the dishes. Before I sign off, let me pull a couple angel message for you. And see you tomorrow. Message for you. Power of prayer. Give the situation to God for uplifting and healing, and be open to miracles. Heaven's unlimited resources of love and answers are awaiting your prayers. Be sure to act upon the divine guidance God gives to you in response to your prayers. Amen. Message for you. Do the work. You can't just pray and pray and pray. You have to do the work. You got to take action. It's not enough to dream and pray. You also have to take the positive action steps towards your divine guided. You need to take the steps that you are being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like lush flower garden. One more. Saving. As you consistently save for your future is saved. Do your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. This is a part of your self-care path to feeling secure as you focus upon your life purpose. Yes, girl. Amen. Thank you. Love you. And we'll see you tomorrow. Cooking with Purpose. Our subject will be on the fastest way to activate your gifts. And it's not what you think. So meet me tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern time with Cooking with Purpose. We will be in Florida. So I will not be cooking, but we will be talking. bring that energy into the kitchen, and let's start doing some healing work. Sending you much love. See you later, Gator. Are you ready to take the first steps to shedding weight, boosting your energy, and transforming your habits? It all starts here. Visit vitalityvalueswellness.com and look for the free habit tracker section. Enter your first name, your last name, along with your email address, and your tracker will be delivered straight to your inbox. You've got this. I'm here to guide you every step of the way. Download now and let's start your journey today. vitalityvalueswellness.com.